So let's talk about a little bits of news. There's a lot to talk about because there's bits I missed yesterday due to dentist, but also I'm not 100% sure if we got a press conference today. We'll soon find out. Hello and welcome to this video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, I much appreciate it. Liking out the argument, sharing, getting in front of people's faces and subscribing, let me know you like the content. So, Sheffield Wednesday's defender even, Deshaun Bernard had a surgery yesterday and thankfully it was successful, and that's what you want to hear. He's now going to have the rehabilitation. Bernard wrote on his Instagram, tough one to take, this shall pass. Surgery was a success. I'd like to thank the surgeon, Dr. Nurse. I appreciate all the kind measures. Big Dish will be back soon. And it was these things where he said, as he said, Danny, it's the first operation. You never know what it means. From my experience, the first one is always a little bit strange. You have it for the first one, the drugs, and all the feeling when you have more surgery, you get used to it. The first one is always nervous. Let's see how it goes. And we just wish Bernard a good recovery, and hopefully he will get back in rehab once it's ready to go and start his recovery. And hopefully we'll see him back in a Wednesday shirt in August time, late August, September time, and just hopefully we can get him back to what he was like beforehand, because at the end of the day, Big Dish is a big loss for us. Now, what I think this is going to upset some people, so I'm going to wear a tin hat. I don't have a tin hat in here, but it's about Ugbo. Now, this is one of the things that's going to happen. I know some people are going to not like this, but Danny has said that he's starting to grow in confidence. He does believe he's starting to grow in confidence, look better. Now, Michael Smith did well off the bench. Ugbo played and started, and it's interesting to see. So this is what Danny had to say about Ugbo. He showed exactly in the last days that he'd come closer and closer. The shot at West Brom was a good save from the goalkeeper. Yesterday he had such fantastic match day minutes, one in training. He scored so many goals yesterday. Tuesday, it was for me to wish to get him to show fresh legs. And we know with Michael Smith, you can bring someone into the game with a different profile. That's my idea, was to start with EK and Pato, to have a different profile. Then at the end, another target play in front of the number 10 or an 8 with Stewie. It all works well. And the thing is, some people sometimes don't get what his strategy is. And people just go, okay, I don't get it. He's not going goals. Why are you playing him? Why are you playing him if he's not going goals? Why are we trying to get his confidence up? There was a lot of people saying they wanted to see him go out on loan in the January window, which I can understand that. If we could have got another person in, it probably would have been good. But the other thing you've got as well, when you pay money like that, are you then lowering the lad confidence even more by saying we're putting you out on loan because you're not doing it for us yet? And it's one of one where you look at it going, is that what you want to do? Is that how you want to play it? But it's interesting to see what Danny says and how he talks about those kind of thing. You see how he used Bernard a little bit to try and just let his movement wear him down a little bit. But Smith came on, different profile, like he says. And I think people don't like when Danny says different profiles and they kind of think, I think they get annoyed because it's like, well, they should be able to do X, Y, and Z. Well, we don't see what they're doing week in, week out. We don't see the analyst that they've done to prepare for this game. So it's one of those ones where we can have our opinion, but Danny at the end of the day sees it day in, day out. So it's intriguing to see that. Now, we have let another youngster go out on loan. Sam Reed has now gone out on loan. He had gone to Scarborough Athletic. They've already got Mackenzie Maltby on loan. So it's really interesting that the centre-back partnership there is going to be interesting. So you got this interesting situation where we sent him out on loan, and he's one that I thought we were going to actually bring through the rank to like go, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go on and play this kind of football. We're going to get you in. We're going to get you starting playing. And it's one of the ones that I really actually did think we were going to see a little bit more of. because of Deshaun being injured, but not the case. But he'd gone to Scarborough Athletic, who the manager is, for some of you who might remember. Do you remember Jonathan Greening? Ex-Middlesbrough, West Brom, Fulham, Nottingham Forest, Manchester United for 14 appearances. Yeah, he's the manager now, which one of those ones where you look at you, wow, not one that I thought would get into management. But it's interesting how we got another one out on loan, and it's, for me, it's interesting that it's one of our centre-backs that have gone out on loan out the academy. I would have thought you would have wanted to keep them a little bit close to the squad just because of what's happened and how everything's been, but not the case. So the other bit is about the EFL squad list and looking at free agents and stuff like that. So Danny gets to speak about why Haim had been left out. He said, we have a number 1 and we have a number 2. It's something happened. Harmer straight back on the list. The market is normally closed, but it's something out there in the free agent market. Then let's think about it. But it's not an easy topic. In March, we must submit the final list, and so it gives us the opportunity, but it's not a big opportunity. We do not expect or demand too much. We will try and do our homework, and we have a feeling something makes sense, then we will do it. If not, we'll be okay. So apparently, the list has to be put in March. In March, we must submit the final list. So that basically means now with with Deshaun off, does that mean he's going to be taken off the list completely? That opens up 1, 2, 3, 4 slots in a sense. So that's interesting. Even though the window's done, he'll only bring in people who's ready to play straight away. And the thing is, I think you look at how Danny lines up and you look at how we're trying to make sure we get a player back. You saw the thing yesterday, I think it was yesterday, about the training and how they're using the cryogenic kind of thing to freeze and then the sleepers. He's trying his best to try and not get as many injuries. The thing is, Dishes was in a game. Atkins was in a game. Doms was in a game. They've all been pretty much in games. So it's one of those things where in the past we would have said, oh, it's happened in training. What's going on? But when it's in a game, it's impact. It's that whole thing. You can't do out about it if it's in a game. You can try and work towards it not happening, but very, very difficult with that. But at the end of the day, it'll be interesting to see what Wednesday do in the free agency. If there's anyone you want to bring in. But we got a commentary at the weekend. We'll see how we get on. There should be a roundup tonight. I'm going to see how I feel, though. I may give it a miss. All depends on how I feel. Yesterday knocked me a little bit sick. I think a lot of you saw yesterday on the debrief that I looked knackered. So I'll have a think about how I feel, how the day goes, and go from there. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And there might be a press conference video, and there definitely will be a preview.